So one of the biggest challenges in today's market, I know, is getting your offers accepted, especially when you have something from anywhere from 10 to 20 offers on one piece of property. So what we're going to try to do is maybe go over some ideas on how to get your offer accepted. The first step is you want to be confident about what's going on in your market. So understanding what the inventory, what the trends are, what's going on, and just from a general standpoint, you're already understanding what's going on in your local market area. The next thing you want to do is really connect with a good agent. And I know that sounds self-serving as a real estate broker myself. However, a lot of deals are being done due to the connection of the agents. They want to make sure that they're in business with somebody that is going to create a good, smooth transaction and not make it a big drama for their sellers and buyers. The next thing is I would always suggest you to do is write a letter and maybe give a little bit of an emotional connection with you and the buyer, with you and the seller. When they have multiple offers sitting there and they're trying to figure out, let's say with all things being equal, if you create an additional emotional connection and say, listen, you know, we want to be there because we enjoy barbecuing, we want to be out in the backyard that you created, we appreciate all the, you know, how nice the lawn is, the paint colors, the decking and the patio. Those are things that create that emotional connection that could elevate your offer above somebody else's. That's one of the other big fears of sellers, is that once they've created a commitment with somebody else, when they or wherever they're moving on to, when they sell their home, they create a commitment, and then one of the big fears is that the buyer is going to start renegotiating the terms and everything because they know that this person's already committed on the other side, and there's really no choice for them. They need to deal with this and negotiate with the seller. Lastly, what I find is that if you can show that you're not in this to create a game. Some people get involved in business like this and they like to make a sport of it. They want to negotiate, get a better deal, make this all happen. What's a common thing is that someone wants to get the seller to obligate themselves to a contract. And then once they're obligated and there's only one person they can deal with, then they begin the negotiation process within the contract. Well, you know, that's one of the other big fears that sellers have, and because they're going to start making obligations when they need to move out of the property, and they're worried about that the buyer is going to start renegotiating, which actually affects and impacts what their obligations are. So if you can show them that you're a straightforward person, the deal that you made, the handshake that we made right up front is something we're going to close on, you'll find that with that, comforting the sellers with that is a great way, a great strategy of getting you to start getting your offer accepted.